Hey, what's up? Zach D Productions here, and I'm here for something a little bit different for you guys for this video. So in this video, I'm going to be going over some movie news for you guys. Just some movie news that I've heard more recently that I wanted to give my thoughts on, that I wanted to give my take on. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I think we'll start off with one of the more exciting movie news that I've heard more recently. And that is, we are getting an R-rated Ninja Turtles movie based on The Last Ronin. Now, if you guys have seen my review for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2014, you guys know that I have said in that video that it would be cool if they made an R-rated Ninja Turtles movie, maybe based on The Last Ronin. And I think it would be a good step in the right direction for the Ninja Turtles, and it would be basically a good comeback. And that's exactly what they're doing. I just think it's so funny, kind of ironic how I do that review and I mention this in that review, and then not much time passes by and we're already getting this news, this information. So I don't know, are some of these studios watching my content? If so, hello. I'm just really glad that they're going with this idea, though. I'm really happy that this is happening. When I first heard the news, I was stoked. I was mind blown because I mentioned in that review that this is something that I feel needs to happen. And it's happening, so it's very exciting for sure. And I'm definitely looking forward to this new Ninja Turtles film, which I presume is going to be based on The Last Ronin. I still got to get around to reading those comics because I heard they're really good. So, yeah, really looking forward to this one. So, we are officially getting an R-rated Ninja Turtles movie. I mean, how I picture it is basically like maybe like John Wick, but the Ninja Turtles. Like, that's how I would envision an R-rated Ninja Turtles movie. I don't know about you, but that sounds epic. That sounds awesome. So, I'm looking forward to whatever they have in store. So the next piece of news that I wanted to go over here is that Top Gun 3 with Tom Cruise is apparently confirmed and coming out soon. I mean, it could just be a rumor that it's coming out soon. Like I heard that it's going to come out in 2026, which I guess is a possibility, but is the likelihood even very high? I mean, we all know how long it took for Top Gun to even get a sequel, since the original came out in the 80s, and then we had Top Gun Maverick come out in 2022. So, I kind of doubt that they'll wait like as long or longer than last time due to Tom Cruise's age, of course, which I know that was mentioned. But apparently, regardless, Top Gun 3 is confirmed. There is going to be a third Top Gun movie. What are my thoughts on that? Do we really need another Top Gun movie? Technically, no, we don't need another one. I mean, if we just had the two that we have now, I would be okay with that. But the fact that we're getting a third one, I'll check it out either way. I'm sure it'll be good, even if it's a step down from the first two. We'll see how they go about this, though. So apparently, Top Gun 3 is confirmed. So speaking of Tom Cruise movies, that's something else too that I wanted to go over in this video. So apparently with Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, they have apparently changed the name. The only difference is they just erased Part 1 and they just call it now Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning because apparently they plan on calling the next Mission Impossible film something else. It's not going to be Dead Reckoning Part 2, apparently. I'm not sure how I feel about that. And what are my thoughts on the name change? In my opinion, I think that ship has sailed. I think it's way far too late to be changing the name, especially since, the Blu-rays are out and everything. And it's not like Tom Cruise is gonna, drive off a cliff, to all our houses who own the movie and, with the Sharpie and just cross out Part 1, on the cover of the Blu-ray, I know that's a joke that someone made, but it's really funny if you think about it though, because it's like, well, the physical copies, they exist. So, and it says Dead Reckoning Part 1 on the Blu-ray cases, on the physical media. So again, I think it's a little too late for that. I just wish they would just stick with their original plan and just call the next film Part 2. And apparently they plan on doing even more after the next one. It's like, guys, come on. I mean, how many Mission Impossible movies do we really need? I mean, I like Mission Impossible. I really dig this franchise, but I just feel like they're going overboard. Like there does come to a point where you do have to stop, okay? There's some franchises that I dig a lot that I just think that they should stop. Like the next franchise that I'm going to go over here, which I literally just thought of now. But yeah, apparently they changed the name from Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 to just Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. Okay, whatever. It is what it is, I guess. So the next movie news that I wanted to go over here is apparently a fifth Matrix movie has been confirmed to be in the works. Again, like with Mission Impossible, why do we need another Matrix movie? I mean, I'm content with the 4 films that we have right now. So why do we need a fifth Matrix movie? And where could they even possibly go with the story with that film? I'm not really sure what to expect out of a fifth Matrix movie. I know there's rumors that Keanu Reeves might not even be involved in it at all, that it'll focus on a different set of characters. I hope they don't go in that direction. I mean, I guess it would depend on who's involved, of course. I would like to see some, different actors, appear in the next Matrix movie other than just Keanu Reeves and the woman who plays Trinity and all these people. I would like to see some new faces and, familiar faces, from other movies that I really dig. But to do without Keanu Reeves entirely in the next Matrix movie, I hope they don't go in that direction. I don't think that would make a lot of sense, but that's just me, So I don't know. I'm not sure what to expect out of a new Matrix movie, but apparently it's happening. So, oh well. So the next movie news that I wanted to go over here is apparently the Batman Part 2 is delayed to 2026. It was originally going to be released in 2025, but it got pushed back a year. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I know that delays happen, especially more recently. We've been seeing a lot of delays happen. I believe they're even doing that with Mission Impossible. The next one won't be out till at least 2025, I think, or 2026. I'm not really sure, but yeah, apparently the Batman Part 2 has been pushed back to 2026. I mean, if they really take their time and make it good, I really can't complain about that. It's oh well. It's not like I'm in a hurry to see it, like, oh, I have to see this movie soon or whatever. Nothing like that. I'm totally content with the delay. I mean, I liked the Batman with Robert Pattinson. It was actually a pleasant surprise. But, it's not like I'm just begging for a sequel. I can wait a few years for a sequel. I'm totally fine with that. So the last movie news that I wanted to go over here is apparently there's going to be a new Jurassic World movie or Jurassic whatever movie. Apparently there's a rumor that the next one's going to be called Jurassic City. And apparently Scarlett Johansson is going to play the lead in the next Jurassic film. Not sure how to feel about that, but, I guess I could see it. I mean, I guess I'll just have to see it for myself to make a judgment, I guess. I guess that's just the best way to put it. But I am looking forward to it. I do hope that they fix the mistakes that they made with the Jurassic World trilogy. The ones that we have so far. I don't know if this next one will be called Jurassic World or if they will go with the route of calling it Jurassic City. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm actually one of the very few people that actually does like all the Jurassic World movies. They're not perfect. They're not as good as the Jurassic Park movies, but I still think they're solid. My opinion has kind of changed a little bit on the Jurassic World saga. I actually really do dig the first film, which I initially thought was just okay, but now I actually really dig the first Jurassic World movie. But yeah, whatever they do with this next one, I'm looking forward to it. So apparently Jurassic City, or whatever it's going to be called, it's going to be released in 2025. I would not be surprised if it gets delayed though, but we'll see. I hope it's a 2025 release, so we'll see what happens. So that is some movie news for you guys that I wanted to go over here in this video. Let me know what you think. Are you excited for any of these upcoming films? What do you think of all this stuff that I've mentioned here and I've talked about here in this video? Feel free to let me know. So with that said, thanks for watching.